if you do want more power out of them, easy to get to 350, 360 horsepower just off a map. Capable. You can make these new cars with very minimal changes. It is absolutely chewing up the track.
So they've got the touring car ST45 pads in.
Oh, bro.
So you'll enjoy them.
They'll stop well then.
Does it?
So welcome back to another episode of Geared, and today you join me at Cadwell Park. It has been ages since I was last here, so it's so nice to be back. I think last time I was here was in a Megane 250 Cup or Civic FK8 ages ago. So today we'll be going out and driving Nick's Seat Leon Cupra. Now these cars have come onto the scene, and every track day that I'm going to I'm seeing more and more of them and less Civics and Clio. So are these the newer breed of track car? Only one way to find out. Okay then, Nick, Seat Leon Cupra.
Yes.
How long have you owned this?
Just over a year. July 20 I bought it.
Okay. And tell me about it, because you've done stuff to it,
yeah,
but nothing to the engine.
No. So it's all for me about handling and chassis to try and learn and develop my driving. So the engine itself is stock power, so it is just a 2015 280, so 280 PS as it come out of the factory. It's got a just an airbox on it, just for a bit of...
So just have a little look at that airbox. So this is actually a mount tune airbox, right?
Yes, exactly that. So it's almost like a copy of an R600, but they just did their own. Mount tunes normally 4 bits, and they developed this, and it was a wicked little airbox. Yeah,
and we got a breather down here.
Yes, yeah, so PCV billets under here, the breather tank, and then obviously just puts into the catch tank. Okay.
Any other oil cooler or anything?
Not needed it.
Not needed it? Not yet?
I think what a lot of people suffer with is when they've got the remapped power 360s, 380 horsepower, they do run a bit hotter, so then they'll want oil coolers, sometimes gearbox coolers. But touch wood, she runs like a dream, doesn't get hot. Got a bit warmer today as I was chasing a couple of people, but it's still 120s on oil temps. And it runs either the Fuchs Titan oil or the Miller's oil, so good performance oil. Yeah. So
you're quite happy with that power then?
Yes. I think I want another 50 horsepower when I get 400 horsepower M2s and M3s up my trumpet. But then round here, no, she's spot on.
Good as she is.
She's spot on. Good as gold.
Nice one. And just going round to the alloys, because these are like an RPF one.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
but they're not actually...
No, so this is my JDM days coming from Hondas and my K-swaps and the DC5s. So I was just like, oh, hang about. So they're a Rotor TSP 301, I think they're called.
Yeah, they're nice.
They're a really good copy, as much as everyone hates reps. The only bit is where it's got the little JW stamp here on the Enkies, it doesn't have it. Yeah. But other than that, they're a very, very good replica.
Yeah. And you haven't got to worry about hitting the curbs or anything, having a cheaper wheel, you know?
No,
so
they've been smashed off. This is my 10th track day today, 11th tomorrow, Nürburgring and Donington. So I've done a dozen track days and a Nürburgring, and they are as good as gold. Happy days.
And we've just touched on the wheels a little bit, so we got some YellowSpeed big brakes, yeah?
Yes, so they're the 6 pots, 356 per 32 two-piece, and the reason I've done them, and it is a bit of a, it's just one of them, is because it copies the AP9660 caliper, so they've got the touring car ST45 pads in.
Oh, bro.
So you'll enjoy them.
They'll stop well then.
Does it? Yeah, so that's why I've done it, because the APs are epic. I want APs. Yeah. They're £2.5 grand. As I call them, a BTEC AP, the YellowSpeeds, they're 1,400 quid. Yeah. And they've been faultless all year.
That's good. That's good. So just going on the other bits of the chassis, so we've got some coilovers on it?
Yes, yeah, so Area Motorsport Rob, he set up a, like the YellowSpeeds, I think they call the Dynamic proSport, and he's changed the spring rates on them, and honestly, I'm blown away by him. He initially did all the geo for me. Since I'd had that done, there was a couple of bushes on the back that was a bit cracked, so I had Powerflex rear bushes and a couple of front bushes, and then RJ Developments have redone the Geo, and then between the pair of them, it's it's a little beast.
Yeah, so it handles well, yeah?
Very well, yeah.
So going on with the handling, we got some AR1s, I believe, yeah?
Yes, yeah, AR1s.
And what size?
Tyres.
Yeah, what size are they?
They are a 235 40/18.
Okay. And are you going to change them at all, or?
So they're going. They've lasted all year, but they're hopefully going after this amount of track days I've got booked. That's the car off the road. There's a few revisions coming,
cool.
And then it'll be 9Js, and if I can fit them a 245 Dureza or a 255 AR1, depending what fits. So just step up to a 9J, and then hopefully a Dureza if someone can sponsor me, because they're very expensive. Failing that, I'll probably put a 255 AR1 on again.
Got ya.
Yeah, AR1.
So just going round the back as well, because the exhaust is a little bit different on it as well.
It is.
Yeah, so the exhaust on these Cupras are normally one either side, yeah?
Yeah, so
So
you've got the little ovals each side. The OEM diffuser is there, and no one makes anything because I've wanted the centre exit.
yeah,
But it's a Porsche. I'm going to say I believe it's a 718 centre exit, and then I've just done a back box delete because I wanted the centre exit.
okay.
I quite like it.
It's different.
Yes.
Different, definitely. We just got touch on the interior because we've got the Dream Nürburgring spec interior. Oh yeah, we just go in the back.
Yeah,
so you got a bit, is it strut brace?
Yeah, so it's a Stern Motorsport carbon brace, and then their little, I call it a throw and all your cargo nets. But I wanted the car to be, because of how nice and comfortable it is on the road, I wanted it to be like a club sport car. Like going to the ring on Tuesday, I'm going to waft in comfort, and it's just going to be lovely. Wind it all up when I get to the ring and have fun, and then waft home. My tag was a smidge too raw on the road.
Yeah.
So this is the best of both worlds. It's better on the road and genuinely hand on heart, and it does hurt a bit. It's as good on the track.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it really is. It's I'm blown away how good it is.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
So just touching on this little air freshener here as well, mate. You like 20 chicken nuggets, do you? Yeah.
I do. I've got loads of random little air fresheners about. There's a couple.
Yeah, there's one at the front as well. We touched on that. Yeah. So just come around here. So we got the Dream Ring spec interior. So we got Recaro pole positions, right?
Yes. Yeah. So they're the non-ABE, so the normal FIA poles.
Yeah.
And then the Schroth Profi 3s.
We're DSG with this one.
Yes.
Not manual.
No.
Any reason for the DSG?
Always wanted one, and I understood before I bought the car you could reprogram and make them as quick and change with the shift points and all sorts of bits and bobs, and I just thought I'll try one, and I literally said to myself 6 months I'll be bored and sell it. I'm 18 months into owning it, and for the balance of what I've got as like a club sport car, I wouldn't have a manual.
Yeah. So you're quite happy with that as well then? Yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty. You get a lot of when you're in the Cupra chats or people are on track, oh, it's cheating, he's in auto. I'm like, yeah, sorry, mate.
Yeah.
But it is, it's brilliant little gearbox, to be fair.
That's good. And just touching on the engine again, sorry, because these are front wheel drive, they're not four wheel drive or anything, but they share the same engine as the Mark 7 GTI, sort of, is that right?
So the Mark 7 GTI, depending what it is, it'll have like a 217, a 230, and then a performance pack, which then gives them the bigger brakes and the diff. This is the CGX engine, so like CGX A and B, so Golf R S3 300 engine, but these are detuned for whatever reason, and they do like a 280, 290.
Yeah.
Do a 300, a 310, and I think they've gone back to a 290, but it's essentially a Golf R engine.
Okay, and so that's got the IS38 turbo?
Correct, yeah, IS38 turbo, and then with this being front wheel drive, it's got the VAC E diff, so like the Club Sport, Golf Club Sport S electronic diff in the front.
Yeah. And they don't cost as much as a Golf? No,
it's a Golf in a Spanish frock.
Well, any plugs or anything you want to say in it? Because obviously your license plate catches a bit of attention.
Yeah, that's a funny one, because obviously it insinuates me like the Instagram as well, the Instagram name. That's exactly what it is. Like, if you listen to a bit of R&B music, you'll have heard probably that reference in the song. I won't go into it on it just in case, but yeah, you get the idea.
Give you a follow on Instagram, 69pump underscore.
Yeah, 69pump, yeah.
Nice one, Nick. Thank you for that, mate. And I'll enjoy this.
Yeah, have fun.
Cheers, mate. A Seat Leon Cupra. Let's see what you like. I mean, first impressions, driving position. Obviously these have been lowered and they got the Recaro pole positions in, so they are feeling really nice and supportive. Nick is a little bit taller than me, so I'm reaching the pedals for a little bit. But yes, Cadwell Park. A knock down gear then. and it feels nice and composed, really planted. So 80, 90, 100. Brakes are absolutely immense. Real good stopping power there. Get them tyres warmed up. Picking up speed really nice there. You feel it just tailing off at the top end of the revs. I think again that's where a map would help out, but nearly 120 there, just feeding it in. And gear changes really nice and sharp with that DSG box, and it hasn't even been mapped, you know, still standard engine power, standard gearbox map. Weight transfer really good. It is absolutely chewing up the track. I'm not really putting loads of effort into driving it. But wow, this is a quick car for it being so standard. Them brakes are really good, really nice and sharp. Got so much confidence in them brakes. It's just that steering feel again with these newer German cars. It's so electric. You can't feel where your wheels are. That really does pull you around them bends there. Feel that diff really working, getting it where you want it to be. Bit of traffic, but them gear changes, bang, straight away. Look, out the bends, this just picks up speed so fast, like the turbo is there, it's waiting for you, it's ready. Yeah, just after 100 you just feel it pull back just a little bit. I don't know if it's because it's getting a little bit warmer. Back end does come out really nice. So there's a couple of moments where it has twitched a little bit, but is it raw? Not, it's not raw, but wow, it is easy to drive fast. And this is exactly what I mean. Do you need any more power? Yes, a bit more power would help in the straights. You get it mapped, and then it will help at that top end of the revs. Handling wise, absolutely spot on. It's so good. A good car, absolutely. If you want to buy a car that you can travel around, travel to work in the week, and then you can come and blast it on a track day, this is a car. Yeah, it's not as raw as your Clios and your Civics, but it's really nice, and it's just waft around, as Nick says. And if you do want more power out of them, easy to get to 350, 360 horsepower just off a map. And it has surprised me with how capable you can make these new cars with very minimal changes. Massive thank you to Nick for letting me have a go in this, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Cheers.